Hello everyone, my name is Nagari, and today I want to do a tutorial on how to use Faust's items. Now every single time you get a knockdown, you want to throw an item out, and depending on the item depends on what you want. So for example, if you get like a bomb, you want to go for a command grab. And this will knock the weapon, you can get a combo after too. Another thing you do is if you get a bomb, that you can actually combo into this. If you do it too early though, you'll get hit. So you definitely want to time it right. Time is kind of tough. You get like a little combo there. Now, when you knock them down, you get the weight. You really got like two options that you can do here. You can either go in the sky, because you're either going to go in the sky. You can test them with your heavy slash. This move's really good because it'll cover the full screen. You can even, if you think they're going to jump, you can go for an air throw. But what I think the best move to do is go for command grab, obviously. Command grab is one of Faust's best moves because it puts his afro that you can combo with. Now, one thing to note though is if you get the anchor or get the bait and you try to attack, you're gonna get knocked down. And if they block while you attack, you'll get knocked down and they won't. So that'll put them at a huge advantage if you do that. So you don't want to attack when the weight's coming down. The next thing I want to show is kind of more of a meme thing is the banana. Now with the banana, you can actually combo into this. I think you hit that combo anyway, but it's just kind of funny. Now definitely use the banana to your advantage though, because they can't go through the banana, but you also have to watch out that you don't go through the banana yourself. Now the afro obviously just gives them an afro, so you don't really do anything special here. It doesn't really give you an advantage per se, unless they land on it. But it can also hurt you, because if you get the afro on yourself, other characters like Soul can actually light the afro. And if you're fighting against another boss, they can also light the afro. It also makes your gigantic hitbox even bigger. So some meter setups here. If you get a meteor, you can kind of just combo into it if you really wanted to. Some other things you could do is, if you think they're going to block the wake up, you could throw the meteor, and then you can teleport across. But you want to time it so it's not that obvious. Something like that. I had the bot set to auto guard, or else I probably would have hit someone. Now, you don't want to do it too early, and you don't want to do it too late. Or else you'll just be at a disadvantage. So now for Mini Faust. What Mini Faust does is it makes this area where the opponent can't get like anything from it. You want to follow this around, you want to like protect it kind of. You want to make sure it doesn't go to waste. And one thing to note is that it will go back and forth kind of like a little guard in like a little area. It won't go past this area right here until it disappears. But some things you can do, you know it's going to put you plus, so you can pressure, that's another pressure tool for boss. And if they try to punish, little Mini Faust will fucking stuff them. Now everyone means on the trumpet, but I think the trumpet's actually a really good tool. Because if you look, the only time you really want to throw items, you don't want to throw them at this range, because if you throw a trumpet, then you're just like, fuck, I gotta run to it and grab it, right? I prefer just throwing items off knockdowns. You could throw them or something. You could definitely get the meteor, or you could definitely get the trumpet before they wake up. You gotta think of the arc of where it's gonna land. It's gonna land in the same spot every time, right? And you can get this item before the enemy does. For example, if you throw this, you can throw the enemy back or something. In a perfect world, right? You can also go for a mix-up of sorts. The thing is, you don't want to suicide for this, right? You don't want to like go in here and do this stuff because it puts you like really unsafe. This is unsafe to do. The enemy can hit you out of that. They could, for example, if we set Kai to do DP afterwards. DP? Alright, so if we set Kai to DP here, you know, we get the knockdown, we throw this up, and we try to do this, we're just gonna get punished. That's not a safe thing to do. Don't ever try to go for this to get the fucking Faust, because you can't make this safe. Or to get the trumpet, because you can't make this safe at all. That's always gonna be unsafe to do. And probably my favorite item to get, and one that I actually get quite often, is going to be the hammer. Now the hammer covers a lot of options. If you get the hammer, you can run up to do command grab pretty safely. Another thing is you can do another mix-up. You can do a lot of stuff off this, right? Another thing I want to show you is this. If you get the hammer, you can actually go for this combo right here, which is pretty good on its own. Yeah. Another thing to note, I wanted to talk about the Afro a little bit more. If you get the Afro on knockdown, you can go for something like this. You go for something, you know, similar to the other combo that we were doing. It only works on counter hit, but whenever you get an Afro, just in general, I prefer to always hit them low like this to make sure that they get the Afro put on them to do follow up. And I think that's all of the items I want to talk about. I appreciate you for watching, and let me know if you have any cool Faust tricks. Thank you.